Bro, honestly, the more I think about it, a Roth IRA. A Roth IRA has to be, number one, the most fucking boring and lazy way to invest in the world. You know who they made Roth IRAs for? Poor people. They made it to keep you poor. Has to be one of the worst ways to invest, especially if you're young. Check this out. According to ChatGPT, if I invested the maximum amount, $6,000 every single year, starting now at 24 years old, I would have $1.2 million by the time I'm 60. $1.2 million in 2060. Bro, with the way inflation is moving, that won't even be able to buy me a car at that point. Bro, $6,000 is a lot of money, especially if you're poor. I'm gonna give you guys some advice as a 24-year-old with 3 different businesses living a sick life. I literally have nothing to gain from this. I don't sell a course. I'm not trying to get you to buy anything of mine. I'm just trying to help. Invest in your education while you're young. And I'm not talking about school either. I'm talking about stuff that's actually gonna teach you how to make money. So if you spent that $6,000 and you bought all of the top 100 business books, you would be wealthy. Like there's no shot whatsoever that if you read every single top 100 business book, you would not be in a better situation long term. Let me give you guys another piece of advice. Pay people who are smarter than you to teach you things that you don't know. This is one of my businesses right here. I started this one back in college. At this point right there, see that little dip right there? That was the point in time where I paid the founder of the fastest growing e-commerce and clothing brand in history.
Okay, enough of this nonsense. He's talking about he's not selling anything, but now he's here talking about spend $6,000 on books and spend on a mentor, and that's how you get rich. Oh my Lord, the hatred of the Roth IRA is just amazing. Or the hatred of investing and being patient is just amazing. Not everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. Not everyone gets rich overnight. What he's saying is a load of shit. No one gets rich overnight. It takes some diligent investing. And even with that being said, it's only $6,000, man, you're putting in to your Roth IRA. That's just the max contribution. I mean, come on. Really? Is you telling me $6,000 max contribution is really going to destroy you? Man, listen. By the time you turn 60, he's here saying 1 million is no big deal. It's only $6,000, man. You could put $6,000 in, have that 1 million, 1.1 and 1.2 million, whatever he said, in your 60s, which is awesome. But everything else you do between your 20s and your 30s and your 40s could be real estate, could be investing in the market, could be whatever the hell you want to do, starting your own business. It doesn't stop there. That's why I hate these videos. People make it seem like a Roth IRA or a 401k is the only thing people do. It isn't. You have a choice though. That's what you want. That's the money you want. You want $1 million. That's your choice, but you know what it is and you're doing it. You're not stupid. You're not wrong. The average 401k balance in Fidelity for someone in the 60s is $260,000. So even if you do nothing else and all you do is invest in a Roth IRA or get a 401k and all that, that's all you do, you're still ahead of a majority of people. And the stupidity of this guy saying, with inflation, you will not even be able to get a car for $1 million. I mean, come on, man. Just don't lie to us. Just say, hey, guys, look, Roth IRA is great, but here's another option. Here's a quote-unquote better option. Okay, then maybe his video will make sense. But it's obviously he has an agenda. He's trying to sell something. He's probably trying to rage bait. Or he's just stupid. I don't know. But that mentality, guys, is not what you want to do. Listen, I get it. It isn't sexy. It's boring. But getting rich is boring. It's with patience. It's not about just throwing all your money in and being so risky. Sometimes it's as easy as that, guys, is being patient. We just make things way more complicated when it comes to investing. It's supposed to be easy. Why? Because you have a life. There's things you want to do. You don't want to be stressed out every single day, just worrying about money and worrying about this business and no. You just want to put money aside, continue making the money, doing things you enjoy, whether it's a business or a job, 9 to 5. That's a true thing you enjoy. Get the money, put in investments, dollar cost average, automatically transfer there, and keep on doing the things that you love. You want to go travel, you go travel, but you just keep a nice rhythm. Throughout time, guys. Compound interest is going to be your best friend. And it's not only compound in the portfolio with you being the market, it's just compound of you making the smart, right decisions in life. Right? I agree with him with the reading. I agree. Read and educate yourself, because you don't, when you do formal education, like going to college, that just helps you get a living. But if you do self-education, that helps you just build so much wealth. So it doesn't stop once you graduate college and then that's it, no education. No, you keep on educating yourself. Keep on educating yourself, learning and growing, learning and growing, learning and growing. Throughout time, all that learning and growing you're doing will compound to something beautiful. Will make you so much money, so much wealth. You'll be so much happier. You won't even notice the incremental changes that you make in your life to bring you to that opportunity. Because the truth is that he's not mentioning this is it doesn't matter how much books you buy. It doesn't matter how much you pay a mentor. You got to be lucky, right? You have to be lucky in order for you to quote unquote hit it big. And you have to be in the right place in the right time. But if you're not putting yourself in those positions, right? If you're not studying, you're not educating, and my definition of luck, really, guys, is when skills and preparation meets opportunity. Once you got the skills and you're prepared, you start noticing all these things around you, all these opportunities that you're able to take advantage of. And then you're gonna look, it's gonna seem like you're always lucky. It's not that you're lucky per se, you are, yeah, but it's the fact of you are in a position where you're learning so much, right? And if you have to understand that every little opportunity that comes your way, Roth IRA, if you have money to put inside, put it inside. A 401k match, put it in there. You want to start opening up a brokerage account, put it in there. You put S&P 500, an index fund, put it in. If you want to get into real estate because it's an opportunity for you, you dabble, you give it a shot. That's what you do. But you have to make sure the low-hanging fruit, you have to knock out. You have to take the low-hanging fruit, which is a 401k match, and then put money in a Roth IRA. You just have to. It doesn't mean you put all your money into it, you could do nothing else. Because guys, it's only $6,000, right? The max contribution for Roth IRA is only $6,000. That's it. And for him to say it's stupid, this and that, okay, why is there a thing that I'm pretty sure you probably heard of? And if you're not, I'm going to explain to you, which is called a backdoor Roth IRA, which means people who are wealthy and they make so much money that they're actually not entitled to put money into Roth IRA. They find a way to do what they call backdoor conversion, which is you open up a traditional IRA and then you convert it to a Roth IRA simultaneously. There's tax complications, and a CPA will help you walk you through that. And that's what a lot of wealthy people do. They put money inside an account because it grows tax-free. And there's nothing better than that. And there's nothing better than retiring and having 5, 6 accounts that accumulated so much wealth, and you withdraw with it safely. That way you can avoid paying taxes. It's all a strategy, and it's a very damn well good strategy. So don't listen to this guy. I had to cut it off because I already know he's just start talking about some type of course that he's selling, and it's too much nonsense. So with that being said, guys, invest in a Roth IRA. Don't listen to stupid ass videos like this. If it's rage bait, he did a hell of a job because it got me upset. At the same time, guys, hit a like. Wait, before you do that, do you guys have a Roth IRA account? Drop a comment down below and let me know. Let me know how much money you have in your account. Hit the like, leave a comment, and subscribe. Catch you guys in my next reaction video. Peace.